ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Bears will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Riley. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Oklahoma State's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapon.
Breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick six. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw in there.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving, keep the sticks rolling.
Now on second down. He'll keep it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And the Cowboys really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to run for it. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on third down that this running back's going to get it again. Got it on first, had a nice carry, got it on second. Now he set him up in third and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. That touch pass went nowhere, stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Here comes the option. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So Baylor's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see Jesse where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding him.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Wants to throw. It's Overton. Bringing the heat. And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up in protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
He'll return it from the 50. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought to their feet on that one. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back on the option to give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Got his man quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has one stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes ahead. Touchdown, Cowboys! Excellent pass by the back on the option. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Reads it, fires complete. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
Man, that play takes some protection. If you're going to stick it in the belly, and that wide receiver is going to run down the field, that...
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Overton. Got his man out of the backfield. Thrust that arm out. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll run play action. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat, and they pick up just a few on that completion. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Back to pass on second down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here.
And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the grab. Across the 25, he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. This senior has seen it all behind center over his career, but not much going so far. There's been next to 0 execution in the passing game. They haven't taken... Turning it on! Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The Bears come to the line in the hurry-up. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in it.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Overton. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And the Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. Buys a little extra time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
On 1st and 10 from the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible, because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quick strike complete. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Great job by the back on the option. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Coming out with it, it's Robinson. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. When you've got a veteran behind center as they have, he has to produce more than he has in this one. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Overton. Under fire. He's got it. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. The option look. And maybe a wise move not to even try the pitch as he's knocked down in the backfield.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's got it. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the grab. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Cowboys in the hurry-up. Gives it on the option. Nice move there. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Got it behind the line. It's Hawkins. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Ball is at the 3-yard line. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone, but they'll need to move forward here on fourth. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It'll be third and long. To throw, it's Overton. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. The Bears decide to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Throwing right. He's got it. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a first down as they try to score one late in the half. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Looking for the score. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. he's going to bring it out. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Hauls it in. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Bears send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. A huge return there, steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. On the move, it's Hawkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Trying play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
He'll start this drive firing. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Douglas. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He's got it on the right. There he goes. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. RPO complete to open the drive. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll line up for a second down play. The give on the option. Runs through a tackle. He makes the tackle at the 24-yard line. It's a pickup of 5, and they'll have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Overton. fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Bears can really attack on this 2nd and short. Spins away from the defense. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Bears will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Riley. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. And some room to work. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Bigley. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
The Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
And that's just an example of the defense having a better play call than you have on offense. I like the creativity offensively, but how about the defense having their cornerback in position to make the play?
He'll pull it down. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Under fire. Quarterback adapting. Zings it complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Going to try to get it himself. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a 1st down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. So the final period starts with a second down play. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Booth. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught in the backfield, it's Booth. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. The Bears will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Scanning the field, it's Sperry. Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Here comes the heat. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. The jet sweep pass. Trying to get it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. The pop pass gets popped behind the line for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Sperry. Finds his big tight end. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cowboys! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Caught. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds a man on the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Bears are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Booth. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Picked off. Bringing it back. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Now the pitch. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak. The
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw earlier in the year. Playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.